No, because there's a lot of people that lost money. So you're in a good boat.
I'm in the green. I tried to use Robinhood this week because last week everybody who was watching can attest. Y'all told me to sign up for Robinhood
Yeah.
and then proceed to get rich. I tried to do such and I couldn't. They told me I couldn't fund my account. They told me I couldn't purchase stocks. I couldn't get my free stock.
We didn't know that Robinhood was going to go through this week. Like nobody could have predicted this. I don't know. Did you even hear what the problem was with Robinhood this week?
I got frustrated and I just turned the app off.
So this week starts out because they know everything that's about to happen with everybody buying stocks.
Darren, not to cut you off, I need you to talk directly into the mic because you're echoing.
So people were going to buy the stocks, right? Robinhood at some point decided to limit. They basically you couldn't buy these stocks. They took them off their app. You couldn't buy them off there. So GameStop, AMC, Nokia, BlackBerry, they started taking all this away. So everybody had money in this. They could get their money out, but they couldn't put more in. So they messed up a lot of people. So they lost a lot of people's trust so they're about to take a lot of people to move to a different account. They're going to move to a different brokerage.
Is that legal?
They got a class action lawsuit against them immediately, the same day. Like
Wow.
the day it was happening, by 2, I think I saw the class action suit was in New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much is this for? I need to join because I lost out some money. I tried to join last week and they told me I couldn't get my money in.
Yeah, I don't know.
And all I wanted, I was trying to buy $100 an AMC share, and they told me, Mr. LA, you can't. You're too black. At least that's what I thought when I was writing my angry letter to him.
Nah, man. Nah.
So,
yeah.
Can anybody do this? Like, if I went to Bank of America and I was doing stocks with them, like, they could just tell me one day, no, you can't buy that shit no more?
I don't know if you can. I don't know if Bank of America got a brokerage. You can do like TD Ameritrade and all them other ones. But
my bad, Merrill Lynch, I should have said.
So, like a brokerage like that, they actually might tell you not to buy that shit at all. They might try to keep you away from buying that.
Yeah.
But I want my money. You can't tell me where to put my money.
True.
Apparently they can. But that's why we're signing that petition so we can get it to shut Robinhood down.
Ooh, you're gonna shut them down for 1 week of mistakes?
Somebody needs to be fired.
Ooh,
that's how we came in hot. The CEO of Robinhood should be fired. You know why?
Why?
What he's doing is criminal.
Is it though?
That's basically stopping people from making money.
Is it criminal though?
Yes.
Watch
Or
this.
is it frowned upon?
Watch this. So basically what's going on is people from Wall Street Bets have basically started their own mini brokerage.
Oh, wow.
Against the big hedge funds. The big hedge funds have lost more than $5 billion this week.
This week?
At Wednesday, they said they lost about $5 billion.
I need to pull my 401k out and flood the streets.
Right.
So basically, what happened is the big hedge funds shorted the GameStop stock. Basically, they betted that the GameStop stock was going to go down. Why? Because it's a brick and mortar gaming store,
Right.
That like nobody buys from anymore because everything's digital.
Right.
So it's a smart stock to say it's going to go down because it should, in theory. The people at Wall Street Bet said, "Oh, y'all going to short the stock? We're going to make that bitch go up and make y'all lose a shit ton of money while making money on our end in the process." This is not new. This is a normal hedge fund tactic. The only difference is the individual people, the middle class / lower class, has the ability to band together and make their own miniature hedge fund.
Because of apps like Robinhood and other places that allow that free trade on their apps. Like you can really do it quicker or you don't have to go to somebody else. So
Also, on top of that, Wall Street Bets has done nothing that other hedge funds have never done before.
yeah,
So,
it's not well.
it's just frowned upon.
No, it's not
It's
frowned
not.
upon.
That's the crazy
They do
thing.
it all
So
the time.
here's
The
the
other
thing.
hedge funds do it all the time to each
Here's
other to make each other go out of
Here's
business.
the thing.
It's just frowned upon because the rich aren't making money and the poor are making money.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anybody.
So it's-
So when Robinhood says you can only sell your stock
The thing is-
and not buy your stock, that's market manipulation, and they should go to
But the
jail.
thing is, they had the shortage. They sold more shortages out than the company even had or was worth or something. So they lost money because they shouldn't even have been sold. Like those shouldn't have been put out. But
It's not
it's not
that.
the thing. There's
They got
nothing
cocky.
wrong with it.
They got cocky.
Yeah.
They got cocky.
Yeah.
And they got caught. That's basically what happened. The punch that knocks you out is the one that you don't see
I
coming.
got 2 questions about that. Is GameStop still in business now?
Yeah.
And
They're doing well, actually, because of this.
so are people still going to GameStop now, or
No, people hate
No.
GameStop.
so then
This
We're talking
me.
about like
so then how is this helping GameStop? Is what I don't understand. I guess who
So we're boosting their stock. Their stock before this big boost was around $4 to $7 a couple months ago.
Okay.
Now it's at like $300.
But
This probably gave like a nice an economic boost to their stock, so they can have a little bit more money to probably attack the digital game a little bit more.
Okay.
That's their
Give
plan
them
right
time,
now.
man.
Attack digital,
Give them time.
the digital market.
Okay, so this I was just wondering how this actually helps them. I thought it was just you paid me, but
It's good publicity
that's
too.
good.
It truly is good publicity.
So how's this going to help AMC then? Maybe I don't. They're just going to go.
So, like Darren was saying, Wall Street Bets that they're pumping multiple different stocks. AMC,
Nokia.
GameStop, Nokia, all those he was saying. Those are all the ones that are. So AMC, think about it. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Who's going to a movie
Not
theater?
me.
But here's the thing.
So the natural thing to do is to think that stock is going to go down. So you would bet against it. So Wall Street Bets, like I said before, is going to bet for it and make all those billionaires lose a shit ton of money while we make money.
Exactly.
I've
And the
made
thing is,
$2,000 off that GME stock.
Damn.
for me, I love going to the movies, so it was a no brainer for AMC. It was just one of those like that's like when the pandemic is over, that's something I treasure to go back to.
Go back to the movie theater.
Yes, I remember the last movies I watched and everything. Like for real, it was John Wick and something else, but I forgot.
Damn, I don't remember the last movies I
Bro,
watched.
I love going to movie theaters. I love it. It's an experience, man. Like no matter how great your home is, like your home theater is, it's still different going to
I
a
think
theater.
Star Wars was the last movie I saw in theaters.
That garbage ass.
I liked it. The last Star Walker or whatever it was, Skywalker, or the Last Jedi.
Yeah, The Last Jedi. That shit was trash.
I liked it, man. That was
I don't
cool.
think I've seen that.
Ray can get it.
I think it looked visually cool,
Yeah,
but the actual story was kind of garbage.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I just think
I was off like 13 grams of edibles that day, so I probably don't remember that well.
I feel like the action scenes might have been dope.
I gotta turn this shit off. What is this? What is this doing?
Oh, Darren, you know what we should talk about?
So,
Darren, talk about Dogecoin.
What is
man.
yeah? What
I'm
is,
gonna the live thing why it's
Okay,
up soon.
so I don't know what morning I woke up, but I woke up at 2 in the morning. I went to sleep super early. I only get like 6 hours of sleep usually. So I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and I jump online and I see people talking about this
coin?
cryptocurrency. I'm like, dang. I'm like, what is this? I went at it and it was worth like 1 cent. I'm like, well, you can't hurt. And this time, you can't hurt just to throw a few dollars at it. Worst case scenario, you probably break even. So I'll throw a couple of dollars at it. That next, like going into the night, like that throughout the day, it was picking up steam. But that night, it just started shooting through the roof. It got up to 9 cents. So I was like, I got
9
that's
cents?
right. Yeah, 9 cents. I was like, yeah, okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. So this is the one that I like personally.
I'm
Not
about to just
just
start giving y'all cash so y'all can invest in this shit for me because I don't understand any of this.
Bet. I'll ask for 20%.
Of what?
we
Whatever you put in.
All you got to do is put my money with the same shit you doing.
nah. I'll talk to you.
Why you need 20%?
I'll talk to you after the podcast.
No.
I'll
20%.
talk
I
to you.
got you.
Don't I'll talk to you after.
I'm bringing my dog if we talking.
Talking business.
Nipsey gonna have to approve.
But yeah, man, I really like Dogecoin. Is that how you say it?
How you doggy coin?
That's what I thought too.
That's what Darren thought it was. It's Dogecoin.
It's Doge
Doge.
like Doja Cat.
Yeah. But
That's interesting.
I called it Doja coin for a while.
I would honestly, I would tell everybody like just throw a couple dollars to this. Like what's the worst that can happen? Bitcoin is worth
like
$30,000 plus. What's the worst that can happen if you throw 4 cents into a cryptocurrency early on? If
Fuck 4 cents.
exactly you lose.
Take like $50, take $100, throw it in this bitch. Don't touch it. Wait a couple years. When this bitch hits like a couple dollars,
Yeah.
that's a nice little investment. You can buy yourself some nice furniture with
This
that shit.
is
Nice furniture. I like
apparently
that. I like that.
Elon Musk's favorite cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
And the thing about crypto that I really like is that you can truly buy it throughout the weekend. You don't have to it doesn't work with
There's
the
no market.
actual open and closed market of America and any other country. So all the time. Like if you want to buy it at the middle of the night, you can buy it at the middle of the night.
If I had the Doja coin, can I trade that for a Bitcoin? You
Yes.
can.
It's cryptocurrency.
Yes.
So the currencies are interchangeable.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if you make a shit ton off of
Like
this cryptocurrency, then you can turn it into Bitcoin.
Also, you can now
Which would have
use Dogecoin to pay for Pornhub.
Well, I don't know.
who pays for Pornhub?
I don't know, stupid people.
How much? Question: how many bitcoins do you need to pay?
Wait, why would you? Nah.
Honestly, you need less than
Pull
one.
it up. I need to see.
I don't want to know this answer. I don't want to know this answer.
How many bitcoins do I need to have a Pornhub premium account?
Let me look that up.
I need to know. I need the answer.
I'm not looking up. I'm gonna look it up incognito.
You don't want people to see your history.
I want that shit on my
This
computer.
is for the loneliest person out there.
Or how many Doge coins? Or they don't take Doja coins. Doja coins?
I mean, it's just a cryptocurrency.
They can probably.
I don't know how mining really works, but if you can change interchangeable the currency,
It's $9.99. It's $9.99 a month.
900.
$9.99. And one Bitcoin is worth like what, 32,000 right now?
yeah, so it's a fraction of a Bitcoin.
So you would have like a ton of porn.
If I had one Bitcoin,
Yeah, fraction.
You have a ton of porn. You have a couple years worth of porn.
that's fair. All I need is one Bitcoin, and I can do what I want.
Honestly, that might be a lifetime.
I was about to say a couple years. That's why I was like, what?
$9.99. That's what.
Far too much.
That's about 4 years.
Far
That's,
too much.
That's $100 a year, roughly. You could do it for a couple years.
And they got like a little deal too.
That's something that you you gotta.
What you mean by deals? Share the screen, man. I want to see the deals.
Nah,
What's the deals?
Hold
I
on.
don't want to.
Oh,
we can't share that, huh? Never mind. We can't share that. Never mind. I had to think about the chitlins.
No. I was just gonna show the price. I was gonna actually show porn. That'd be wild.
I don't know what ads they have out.
So fast.
You know how people like ads?
I was waiting for him to show. I was drinking my water and I'll just spit it out.
Yeah. So how many Doja coins is $1?
I mean,
Is it based off what we saw with the
it depends on
stock price?
Yeah, it depends on you buy it.
What'd you ask?
So the stock price of whatever the coin is how much it's worth in US dollars?
Correct. So right now, Dogecoin is worth about 4 cents.
So 1 Doja coin is 4 cents US dollars.
Correct.
So that means
Right now.
to buy a Bitcoin stock, you have to have $32,000.
One. But you can buy a half of a stock. You can buy a percentage of a stock.
What,
You don't have to buy. You have to buy a whole
what I'm
stock.
saying though is however many of the stock you buy, is that how much Bitcoin you have, or is it just the stock?
So I'll give you an example. Hold on. Let me show you just
Like
mine.
if I bought 1 Bitcoin stock right now,
Mhm.
would I also get 1 physical Bitcoin? Are they the same things, or do I have to buy the actual cryptocurrency, and that's different?
So look at this. I have less than one
Value
stock.
of it.
I have less than I have a decimal point. I have 0.003 of Bitcoin.
Hmm.
And that's worth about $99, I think. About $100.
So you bought $100 in Bitcoin stock,
No.
or did you buy $100 in Bitcoin?
So Bitcoin is differently from
Yeah.
stock.
Okay, that's what I was
It's a
asking.
value. Like
So-
it's like the American dollar. Like it can value. Like the
So
value
it's
of
an
it
actual
fluctuates.
currency. So you're buying stock in a currency.
You can see it like that,
It's
but
not stock
it's
because a stock
currency.
is an investment into a company. Bitcoin is a currency.
Like
It's its own currency. So its ebbs and flows are different from like a regular stock where you're buying into a
it's
company.
like if I wanted to buy
So
into the
the best way to
Japanese
describe
yen,
this is Bitcoin doesn't have an owner. The people are the
Yeah.
owner. It's like the Green Bay Packers, where the people own the team. The creator of Bitcoin, when he first created it, he created it and put it out to the public. So to change anything on Bitcoin or change the rule of Bitcoins, 51% of the people that own Bitcoin would have to agree on it.
It's like a peer-to-peer
So it's
network.
not like a company that you're taking a piece of. You're buying a piece of this currency. So you got to look at it differently from an actual
it's like
stock.
buying
don't
gold.
know.
Its ebbs and flows are kind of like a stock, but it's way more volatile.
Just imagine like buying gold or buying into a different country's.
Yep.
That is the
Same thing.
physical entity, though. That
Yeah,
that
but
I can
this isn't.
understand.
Yeah, this
But
is.
Bitcoin, from what you just described to me, is an internet infrastructure. So how are you buying into that? Who owns that?
So I'll give you an example of some things you can buy with Bitcoin.
I think.
You can use it on the dark web.
No, I'm not saying. I understand how you to spend the money. I'm saying in stock wise, where you're investing in internet infrastructure. Like, what are you investing in? If it's not a company, I'm confused.
The currency.
You're investing into the currency.
But
It's the
the
same thing
currency
as
is
gold.
just the internet infrastructure. It's not gold. It's not tangible, right?
Yeah, it's not tangible.
So what are you?
Like you can't hold it.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
like it's not physical. So you're investing in the internet infrastructure that creates Bitcoin,
how about this?
right?
So are you like arguing like how valuable it really
I'm
is?
trying to understand what is tangible, but like how are you
Spend it?
how are you getting this value of it if it has nothing to
Okay,
compare?
let me explain it like this.
So how
I
about
got it. Let me explain it like
All
this. So there's nothing physically tangible about it, right?
Okay.
The thing that is most important about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is that it translates any dollar amount. So
Okay.
if I'm in America and I want to go to Canada and they actually accept cryptocurrency, I can go there and spend it. There's nothing physical about it. It's actually the fact that I can just go there and spend this and get it into, not even if like get into the Canadian dollar, because I don't know if I can translate it into that. But if they accept it there, I can spend it there. I can go to Denmark and spend it there. I can go to anywhere, and it's actually something that I don't have to go to a place and get my money exchanged and have to take a percent. It's
No questions with that. Where I am, okay, so like the U.S. dollar is based off gold, right? Or it was based off gold, whatever.
used to be.
So there's something that drives its value, either up or down, correct? It's either our
Correct.
GDP or whatever have you. What is that something for?
So the value comes from the people using it. The more people that buy into Bitcoin, the higher the price is going to go, and the more "quote unquote" valuable it
That
is.
that is
It's valuable.
incomprehensible. How is something's value based on someone using it? There's gotta
because
there's gotta be the overhead. There's gotta be some type of infrastructure. Like what is maintaining or keeping this afloat? That's incomprehensible.
so
I don't
people can.
understand
So
the
let's
internet.
let's start from the beginning then. People can make Bitcoin.
What? Why are you buying it then?
Because it's really hard to make. You have to have like a really high end computer, and the processor is going to break really fast. So you're going to have to replace that constantly,
To
and
make
it's really expensive to get into. But it's a pretty good payout if you get into.
so
But it's really
is
hard.
it
So basically, what you're doing to make Bitcoin is your computer is solving different math problems for you, and you set your computer up to solve those math problems. And every time it solves X amount of math problems, it creates another Bitcoin.
from solving math what math questions is what's making 32,000? What are these? Are these
Correct.
life-saving algorithms? What are these?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
no, this,
Like I said, the original creator of Bitcoin made Bitcoin, then put it out to the world, then they took the instruction manual of how to make Bitcoin and gave it to the world. So a bunch of people started making Bitcoin. But the thing about Bitcoin is after you make one Bitcoin, those math equations get more and more complicated. So you're going to need better and better processors. And that's what it eats up their processors. Because people are paying like for their cards and stuff, they're paying like $500 for the cards in the computer to be able to mine these Bitcoins. And like I said, it's a big deal. I lost my train of thought.
If
What's your question? How is it tangible?
yeah, if that was what
It's tangible by the people using it. So I'll give you a better
you
example.
could just rent out a data center.
The U.S. government.
$100 a month.
Go ahead.
Rent out a data center. $100 a month. You can get 18 Xeon processing units, limitless bandwidth going through them. You can turn it.
No, you need like good. You need good processors. You need like high end. I'll just look it up for you.
I mean, a Xeon processor.
Because the video card that you're going to need is like $500 a piece.
Why do you need a video card?
So you could buy like 5 computers, get like 5 processors, and buying a bunch of Bitcoin. But you're probably going to have to change that processor out every 2-3 months and buy another $500 one. It's just a very expensive process, and it takes a long time. And like I said, this started when there was at like 1, and people were solving like 2 + 2. Now the equations are way more complicated. So I actually look up the Bitcoin.
So you solve a math question, and somewhere, somehow, some place, you get a Bitcoin.
cool.
Nobody knows how. Nobody knows where it's coming from. No one's maintaining it.
No, we do know.
No one's okay. It's coming.
How much?
It's created from just poof. You got a Bitcoin because you answered 2 + 2, and now Bitcoin's worth $1, so you can spend this dollar anywhere, and you don't like. What is the central bank back? I just don't understand what like how. I don't understand the how.
Nah.
I'm gonna just have to.
I'm
I'm gonna have
gonna
to
be
read a
honest.
book.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything, if you think about it like that, we started going off of gold. Why?
Because it was tangible, something you could trade and you could have in stores and back up the worth of your values or of your money.
Because there was a limit. There wasn't. It wasn't
It was-
limitless. Gold is
It was
a limited
tangible,
thing.
and everybody across the board understood its worth. That's why I believe we use gold as the standard. The kings of ancient Africa loved gold. They were dripped in gold. Oh, here, I'll give you this gold necklace. Give me 13 slaves. Everybody knew the value of gold when you seen it. That was empirical.
I don't know. To say that we just go off of that, and now we like to say okay, we just go off of that, and to not say we just go off a math problem no more. Like to translate into that now.
I just don't understand. If we use the math problems to generate wealth, that's fine. I understand that. But my question is, where's the origin of this wealth coming from? So if I said, hey, go
Technology.
do these math problems and I'll give you $4, right?
Yeah.
The $4 is coming from where?
I don't know where you go. I
The
don't
current-
know.
So the currency is worth money. So they're saying 1 Bitcoin is worth $32,000. At one point, Bitcoin was worth
Based on what?
the Bitcoin.
Okay. I just guess I'm not going to understand this one.
It's a math problem, man.
Like this iPhone is worth $1,000. Why? Because Apple says that this chip, plus however much money they need to make to recoup their losses is $1,000 a unit. That is why this is $1,000. Why is this Bitcoin? Is it because there's less math problems to solve, so it's becoming scarcer? Like there's got to be something. I just don't understand it.
If you buy, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I know what exactly on how to think about it, but I don't know how to translate this.
Maybe this is how they keep stupid people out of buying Bitcoin because I don't understand it.
I'm going to get somebody smarter to explain this to me.
There's got to be because I don't understand. Like,
tell me if y'all can hear this though.
Let's see. This guy wears glasses. He's real smart. Oh, I can't hear him, but he's got subtitles.
You can't hear?
I can't hear him.
Fuck.
Today I'm going to teach you how to mine Bitcoins at home. Cool. I understand we can mine them at home. We can do all that. But where is this money coming from? Like if I told you.
But people are putting their money into it, though. You do understand that, right?
Into what, though? Where is this money? Is the money going to a bank account? Does Bitcoin have a bank account somewhere of $13 trillion in it?
It's probably a crazy database. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, so there's a database that says, like when you go to the ATM, right, and you slide your card, and you take out $20, right? Yeah. You had $20 in your account because that money has been transferred to some place and is now being withdrawn in some ledger sheet, whatever. But it has a repository somewhere where that money is. Where is that for Bitcoin? So if I give 12 Bitcoin to this machine and I pull out $20 US, where are they storing that money? If you say the internet, that's fine, but what infrastructure is backing this? I just don't understand.
Crypto.
But that's what does that mean to me? Like,
so like I was saying before, go back to my analogy with the Packers.
Okay.
The people own the cryptocurrency. So everybody owns the cryptocurrency if you're bought into the cryptocurrency. Okay. So the value of cryptocurrency depends on how many people are into it. Okay. There's like millions of people into cryptocurrency, so that's going to skyrocket the value.
Your point, the bank.
So go back into your point about the U.S. government and gold. Why is gold worth that? Because people agreed upon that's what gold's worth is.
Yes.
Why is crypto worth that? Because people agreed upon that it's worth this, and it can go up and down, just like anything else. Anything else's value, like gold's value goes up and down.
That's very true.
It fluctuates.
That's 120% true because it is tangible. Something can happen to it, right?
Yeah.
So my question, I'm gonna change it. So, I don't want to say why it's worth that amount. So, let's say I went to if there are BitHub, what are these called? What are these coins
ATMs?
called? Bitcoins. If I go to a Bitcoin ATM and let's say I withdraw $200 US.
Yeah.
So now I withdraw $200 US from my Bitcoin, or I've just taken 0.0001 from everybody's Bitcoin.
So you can only take out what you put in.
Okay.
So if you put in $100 at 30,000 and it goes up to 32,000, that $100 is going to be a different price, and you can take out whatever you made in your $100.
Okay. So
if it drops below 30,000, that means you're losing money, and you could sell out because your money is worth less.
So to finish the question, if I go to the ATM and I put $100 US back into it and say, hey, I want to get this much in Bitcoin on my account, right?
You buy a piece of a Bitcoin.
I buy a piece of a Bitcoin. Now, where does that $100 go?
To other people that are taking.
Where's Bitcoin?
Well, how do you got to think
everywhere?
How do banks,
so where does that $100 go?
Well, think about how banks work. Think about how banks work. Don't they just loan out your money as soon as you put it in there?
Yes, but it goes to a central banking system where they have a ledger and who has what accounts and where.
Okay, so once again, what's the difference of having a database that says a person in a different country, let's say...
the only problem with that is I just put in physical cash. Where's my money going to?
It's going into... Oh, man, now you're getting me confused, but money don't mean nothing. No,
I understand that we can say anything's worth anything.
Now you're making me think that money is just worthless. It's just a piece of paper
get
with
that.
people on it.
I'll put all my money into Bitcoin as long as I know where it's going to. That's all I need to know.
I understand what you're saying, and I can't explain that, but I understand what you're saying.
Because like if you put your money, let's say you put your money in Fifth Third Bank, Fifth Third's getting your money. You know where Fifth Third is. You can sue the fuck out of Fifth Third. If you give your money to Bitcoin, and let's say tomorrow these mining machines all catch on fire,
Your money. Well, hold up, time out. If I put $300,000 in a normal bank account,
okay,
it's not
up to whatever
covered.
the
I was about to
FDIC
say it's not covered. So I don't understand.
I'm just saying, from normal human amounts of money. This sounds like a good idea. I want to get on board. I need to understand it fully. That's the thing.
Yo, you say you can't hear this video?
Nope.
There's a video playing.
Derek, you
No, there's a video playing.
There is no. This guy in the green shirt and glasses.
Man,
He looks smart.
y'all can't hear
I
that?
can't hear nothing.
Shit. All right, I don't know how to play that then.
it's all good.
It's all right. Just send the link and I'll watch it on my free time. I'll come back to y'all next week when I'm a Bitcoin expert.
Next week he gonna come back and have like all his like half his savings in there. Like, look,
Y'all gonna see
I'm
y'all gonna see the whole house just covered in Bitcoins and be like, I did it, y'all. I did it. This guy sold me 1,000 Bitcoins for $1.
He said, I bought this in Australia. I can't even go pick up this kangaroo.
Let me find out I can buy a kangaroo on Bitcoin.
Oh, wait.
Honestly, you can buy anything. Like I said, you can use it on the dark web, buy drugs,
They sell kangaroos on the dark
do some
web?
illegal shit.
They
Huh?
sell kangaroos?
Probably.
Oh, I've always wanted a joey.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing.
Did you know baby kangaroos are
dark
called
web.
joeys?
Yeah, I did.
I found
Yeah.
that out not too long ago. This came in handy for this exact conversation.
I gotta figure out what a baby dinosaur is called because I'm sure
A
it's thinking of
Nipsey.
Nipsey.